it's practice time. Let's practice what we have learned a little bit. ആദ്യമായി അതിന് നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ കുറച്ച് പ്രോജക്റ്റ് ഫയൽസ് നമ്മുടെ പ്രോജക്റ്റ് ഫയൽ വിൻഡോയിലോട്ട് ഇമ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. Here we go. ആദ്യം നമുക്ക് കുറച്ച് പിക്ചർ ഫോർമാറ്റ്സ് ഇമ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് അതൊരു സ്ലൈഡ് ഷോ മോഡിൽ ഒരു വീഡിയോ പോലെ എങ്ങനെ ആക്കാമെന്ന് നോക്കാം. And this time we will also add some music to it. All right. Okay, so let's get started. ആദ്യം നമ്മൾ എന്താ ചെയ്യുക? We will have to arrange this in any order that you like. Grab it and drop it in the timeline. Okay, I'm trying to create a sunset video. So just add each one, add a little bit overlapping so that transformations are made on their own. So if you now just take a preview, it will be like just coming up from one picture to the other. Okay, so there is always a jump and there is nothing so exciting about this. So what we can do is we can just add animations to each one. So let's take some random animations and put it over here. So let's say entire clip, let it come center to edge. Okay, center to the top. Just some random animations that I'm doing. So I will say at the end of the clip, let it fade out fast. Then the second clip, we could animate and say like, okay, entire clip, let it zoom in from around 100 to 150%. And maybe I can add another effect to this. Like maybe I can just add a hue to this. Again, where can I get my hue? All right, just click on it, then drop it. Okay, that's it. Then now I could give another fade towards the end. I will ask it to fade out slow. Then the last one, again, I can say animate entire clip. I could ask it to zoom out. All right, we are all set now. Now let's just give a preview. See, this is what happens. We had asked it to move from center to top. So it's moving. See, this is what happens. So the first one has moved out. Now the transition, slowly it's coming up. We have asked it to zoom in. So see, it's zooming in. Then gradually we asked it to fade. So it's fading, and we had given us little hue. So there is a change, a slight change in color over here. And then what's happening? See? Okay, and it has zoomed out. All right, so this is what happens. So in the meanwhile, I will, okay, one thing more. We'll go back to our project files. So while this is running, we could even add a musical track to this. So I will drag it and drop it in the track just beneath it. That means track 4. Okay, we will have to trim it a little bit because our pictures are not that big. So trim it till the end of the last picture. Okay, so if you want to just hear out what this music is, then go for a preview. Sorry. Okay, so the music will also play along with this. So once we are done, what we will be doing is, once everything is up to our satisfaction, what we will be doing is, we will click this red button over here and say export video. Okay, you name this project something, maybe sunset. Then you can browse and give a destination where it has to come. Open. Okay, and then say export video. All right, so I will give it sunset 1. Export video, and it will start exporting. This takes a little time, so I am just going to cancel it. Let's watch a movie I have already done. Now let's do something a little different from what we have already done. For that, we will first again import some files. Okay. This time we will have some sunrise. Maybe sunrise in the forest. Okay. Then we could have 1 or 2 foreground pictures and maybe the music. Okay. All set, we are ready to go. So first, what we will do is, we will add some background. Okay, so whatever that we add on the first track will come up front in the screen, and whatever we add towards the lower tracks will be layered one behind the other. So this will be our background. Okay, let's have 1 or 2 backgrounds. Okay, here we go. All the automatic transitions have come up. Then we'll just add some animations, random animations also. We'll just ask it to fade in slow. Then maybe this one, we could just give a random animation. Entire clip, we will give a random animation. We do not know how it will look. And this one, maybe we will ask it to zoom in. All right. Okay, now let's just take a quick look at it. Gradually it is changing. All right, so this is how it looks like. So this is your background. Now we will have something on the foreground. All right, so here we have a deer out here. Okay, you can see it has come up front over here. Now we will check a very different feature that we have not seen before. You can put your cursor at the beginning of that picture, then right click, and you see something called as transform. All right, you can see these blue squares on this. If you carry this, it will keep moving. Okay, so first let's make it a little smaller. Okay. We'll make it smaller. What we will do is, we will make it stand here. Okay, now bring your playhead to the end of the picture. Let's first broaden this up a little bit. Okay. And again click, say transform. Sorry, now both of them are activated. That's why the big spots are outside the preview window. We don't want this one. We need only the deer picture to be transformed. So click that, transform. Now you just bring your deer down the path over here a little bit towards the under. By this time, you could maybe make it a little bigger. All right. Go back up front. We need to put it a little bit down. Okay. Now that we have extended the path. Okay, just put it a little bit down. Okay. Now, let's see what happens when we play this. Okay, you can just review this. See, it's changing gradually. Okay, the sun has risen well above, and it's a forest, and you can see who is coming up. Wow. All right, here you go. Okay, so this is how you can do very interesting animations and get creative. As much as you want, you can play along with all these different tabs and do a very beautiful animated pictures which can capture your students' attention. Hope you all had a nice time learning OpenShot video editor. Get creative and make some very nice creative motivational things, and don't forget to share it with us. Thanks again for watching this. I will leave you with yet another one that I have created for you. Thanks again.